Happy Monday, everyone! Of course, you all know the drill, or if you don't know yet, we are uploading an episode every single Monday, so I hope that you will look forward to it. Welcome to Kwentuhang Pilipina, a safe space for you to listen and be heard. In this podcast, we share different cuentos or stories from different Filipinas. I am your Sunshine Cleo, the founder of Hiraya Pilipina, and your host here at Kwentuhang Pilipina. For today's episode, I am so grateful to be joined by Bianca Gan. Ooh, okay, just a little chica. Bianca is really one of the kindest and sweetest human beings. I'm not even kidding. Yeah, she honestly feels like an older sister to me because, well, panganay ako. Of course, Bianca Gan is a content creator from the Philippines with YouTube and Instagram as her main platforms. She is known for her Y2K style and relaxing vlogs. She promotes a healthy lifestyle and has interesting views on stereotypes and what it's like being a girl on this day and age. Today, nagkwentuhan kami about her YouTube journey and how she knew it was worth pursuing despite not blowing up fast. For sure, makaka-relate kayo sa aming kwentuhan, especially if you are a content creator or an influencer. So without further ado, here's our kwentuhan.
Thank you so much for agreeing to this, and it's so nice to finally meet you.
Oh, yes, of course. I feel like I've known you now for a while, even if I haven't spoken to you yet,
Ah,
physically.
sige dahil sa ganun kapag yung buhay mo nasa social media.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. First of all, welcome, Bianca, to Kwentuhang Pilipina, a safe space for women to listen and be heard and to share stories from different Filipinas like you. So, we will start with an icebreaker kasi para
Okay.
para hindi naman sobrang ganun agad ang question. And I'm sure that you are aware with Never Have I Ever.
Oh my God. Yes.
Okay, so are you ready? Okay, I have three questions here for Never Have I Ever. Are you ready, Bianca?
Yes. Wala naman akong choice. Pero sige.
Never have I ever imagined my YouTube channel to become what it is today.
I've never thought of it. Because
Oh,
honestly, I just did it for fun. I didn't even know that you could earn from YouTube or anything, or you could get lots of views, and I didn't even know that there were a lot of people who were interested in watching videos. I just did it because I was bored. So yeah, I never thought.
never have I ever felt jealous of any of my sisters.
Um, Never naman, but I feel especially when we were younger, yeah, because I'm the middle child. So
Oh,
alam mo naman pag middle child, right?
yeah.
They're just there, right? Either the eldest, yung panganay, or yung bunso. And yeah, I feel when I was younger, of course, there were times where I felt jealous or something
Mhm.
kung mas binibigyan sila ng attention or something. But it's okay. It's normal naman pag bata.
Yeah, totoo. By the way, I'm an ate, so eldest ako.
Oh my God. Good luck, sis. You got this.
True. Okay, for the third one, never have I ever stopped myself from dreaming because it seemed too big for me.
Mm, Wait lang. Process ko lang. Ano? Never have I ever.
Stopped myself from dreaming because it seemed too big for me.
I mean, I have, because of course, there's self-doubt then, and parang it seems too good to be true. So yeah, I have.
So now that we're done with our little icebreaker, we are gonna proceed with the first, I think, huge aspect of your life, which is YouTube, social media, and everything. So, my first question. This is something that actually we always ask in Kwentuang Pilipina because we think it's very important to have a why. So, how about you? What was your why when you first started your YouTube channel?
I'm so shy. Wow, you're so sociable. I love it. Like I wish I could be as sociable as you. But my why again, like as I said kanina, it's because I was like bored, and ever since before I was like into like photography or taking random videos pag nagta-travel. Or with my sisters, we would do random photo shoots. You know that yung uso dati when you would go like on VSCO photo shoots. Yeah, with the flower crowns and like all of that, like with the coffee and stuff. So I was into that before pa. Like we would just do it for fun with my sisters, and then I was like, why not try making videos naman? Because I feel like pictures can only say so much because it's just like what you see the band. Like of course people, they edit it and then they like make it look aesthetic and like they plan it out. But I feel like for videos it's more you because
Wala.
you're showing more than just like a still picture. So I wanted to do that then because I wanted to like express myself. Wow, express myself. I wanted to like express myself beyond like pictures lang on Instagram or like words sa Twitter, ganon. So
Oh,
yeah, why I
yeah.
started.
I want to ask, since sabi mo parang nandun pa tayo sa panahon ng VSCO era, no? When did
Mm-mm.
your YouTube channel? Like, what age did you start?
I started back in 2015. Yeah, 15 years old ako nun. But then I wasn't consistent.
Oh, okay,
Kasi,
okay.
like, back in 2015, like, YouTube wasn't really a normal thing. Like,
Mhm.
especially here in the Philippines. Parang, I think the only YouTubers back then were actually mostly international yung mga alam ko that I watch. And then, like, I think the first YouTuber na locally that I watched that got big was Janina Vella. Like, of
Uh,
course, like, the OG. So, like, I feel like that encouraged me to parang, like, oh, I've always wanted to do this. Like, if she can have the courage to do it, and especially in our country, I was like, why not try it out? So I did, pero I wasn't that consistent with it because, like, I don't know, it felt weird, especially
mm,
doing it at a young age. Like, I don't know, my family found it weird, then like my parents, because of course like it wasn't a normal thing, like especially for parents, they're like, why are you videoing your whole life and like showing it to the internet? What if there's like stalkers there or mga ganon? So parang I didn't really become consistent with it, also because I didn't have my own camera. Tapos yung camera ko pa dati was like, it didn't have a flip screen. It was yung parang sobrang lumang na model, and it wala din siyang autofocus. So what I would do was I would like put a mirror behind the camera para yun yung parang screen ko so that I could see the reflection kung nagre-record siya. And like yun, it was just kind of hard, especially since I was still in high school and I didn't like want to disrespect my parents' privacy then ganon. So yeah. And then also it was because I was too shy, like in school. No one really knew about it because I was like, I don't want people to know. Like it was kind of just a secret. So yun. That's where it started.
okay. Very fun naman pala. Hindi siya something serious na, okay, I'm gonna start
Mm.
because I want to make this as a living. So, hindi naman gano'n.
Yeah, no, no. I had no idea na you can like earn from this. Like yung first, I think, so yun, I started YouTube noong 2015. And then I wasn't consistent for like 2 years. And then I
Mm.
decided to finally, yung mga videos ko pala before, di ako nagsasalita. Like mga montage lang, like
Oh,
DIY videos, yeah, and like
okay.
lookbooks. Like videos that didn't require me to talk because I was
Mm.
like insecure, especially because I had braces. Tapos
Mm.
parang I didn't know how to act in front of a camera then. So I just did it because I was interested in like making videos long for fun. Like even if I wasn't seen in the camera. So ayun, and then I posted my first ever talking video like nung senior ako in high school before graduating. And like
Mm.
I kind of felt discouraged kasi like my teacher in class, like he played it in the projector in front of everyone. And I was
Oh
like,
my
what? We're not supposed to do that. So yun, I think that made me a little discouraged. So I stopped for a while. Like I didn't really post that much, and like I became more insecure. And then yun, that's just where it started.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for sharing that. Bianca Gan fan. It's refreshing to know that kasi kahit ako, I don't know the real story, like what you. So thank you. Thank you for sharing it here in
Yeah.
Filipina. So, you mentioned your parents earlier, actually, na parang you want to respect your privacy nga and everything.
Mm-mm.
I just want to ask, were you raised by your parents to find ways to have financial freedom at an early age? If yes, what was your experience like, and how did it shape you to become who you are today?
That's a good question. Wow, Miss Universe. Okay. Ever since we were younger, like me and my siblings, like they never like buy us anything na they don't
Mm,
think we need like apart from like food or yung mga essentials talaga, school stuff ganon. So like even when I was starting YouTube, just parang nahirapan ako with the camera. I would ask my dad nung bata pa ako, like 15, I would be like, oh, Dad, can I get a new camera for YouTube, ganon? Like,
mm,
for my birthday, for not graduation, graduation is 2 years after that. For my birthday, for Christmas, ganon. And then, like, ayaw niya talaga, you'd be like, no, like, if you want something, you have to earn it, like, save for
okay.
it, like, work hard, ganon. And at first, like, hindi ko naintindihan yun when I was younger, of course, because, like, when you're 15, you're, like, surrounded by especially yung mga people in school with like the newest iPhones and like the newest gadgets, ganyan. Like my phone, when I was like first year hanggang second year or something, was alam mo yung nine keypad the phone.
Yeah.
High school na ako nun Everyone had iPhones, ganun. Tapos yung phone ko yung Nokia na 9 pad. So parang, like, di ko na lang nilalabas yung cellphone ko. Nakikitext na lang ako kasi parang lalabas ko pa yung
Nakakaya.
9 keypad ko. Oo. So yun, I was like, parang, I didn't understand it at first because I was like, di ba when you're young, you're like, oh, you don't love me if you don't like support
Mm,
me with
mm,
like the
mm.
gadgets I want or like the things that can help me, ganon. But then later down the road, I understood it more because like I know that they just wanted to make us feel like make us feel the feeling you get when you work hard to save for something and then you're able to get it for yourself. Like they just want us to feel that and like know that we can rely on ourselves, especially when we grow older, ganon. And I appreciate that because like now that me and my sister si Kiara were able to like thankfully call YouTube like a job. I don't even like consider it a job or anything. Like I just do it for fun part. And like for me, even if you take away like the money, the sponsorships, I would still see myself doing it. So I think that's what my parents really wanted us to learn is to be able to find something that you can do that you actually enjoy and be able to like make a living out of it or like make some extra money out of it. So yeah, I think that's what like you know that's what
Yeah.
they were trying to let us learn.
Yeah. And gaya nga nung tanong namin kanina na parang it really shaped you to become who you are today. Someone who
Ah,
really saves up for what she wants. Oh my god.
go lang, go lang. Before YouTube, I would like sell stuff on carousel and I have an Instagram shop with like
Yeah.
thrifted clothes like
That's
before I
really
did YouTube.
far.
Like while I was doing YouTube before pero like I didn't know you could earn from YouTube or anything. I just did it for fun, diba? So like I was like, how can I like earn money but have fun at the same time? So I would sell my clothes and like I would just sell them on carousel, on Facebook Marketplace. Tapos like I was like, wow, okay, I have some extra money now. So then I bought like ano yun, yung studio lights, soft boxes.
Mm,
Yeah, so
yeah.
I was like, okay, wala na akong damit, pero at least may studio lights ako. Yeah, so yun, like that's just how I think I started like trying to make extra money without
Okay.
the help of my parents.
Yeah, that's amazing. I mean, natutuwan mo na siya at a young age and hanggang ngayon, alam mo siya sa'yo. So, proud of you. Okay, now, Can you tell us more about your YouTube journey? Because sabi mo kanina, I think you started in 2015 and it's been 6 years. So matagal,
Mm.
medyo matagal na. I
Mm-mm.
want to ask you, are there moments when you want to give up already, or kasi nararamdaman mo parang, bakit parang hindi nag-grow? Parang worth it pa ba to? So, do you have
Mm.
those moments?
Yeah, of course I have those moments because like especially actually I feel like recently ko lang siya na feel for some
Mm,
reason like this pandemic because like there's so much like talented creators like creating YouTube channels and parang I find it challenging to find something that will make me like stand out or make people like click on my videos or still even want to watch me. So I feel like that kind of discouraged me a bit because I was like, I don't like I don't know like because everyone makes like a video and then other people make like different versions of it and like do their own twist and do their own take on it. And I've been doing this for 5 years now. So I feel like I don't know if there's any more that I have to offer that in that sense. Because like a lot of creators are just starting out. So of course they have fresh ideas, fresh inspiration. But being in YouTube for a while now, I feel like I've kind of run out of that. So I kind of like right now I'm just looking for different kinds of inspiration and different videos that I haven't tried out before yet. And I'm trying to just like share my life more instead of just posting like videos that aren't really like showing more depth to like my life. Like that's why I'm posting more like vlogs. I don't know if you noticed or if you
yes,
watch, but
yes,
like
I do.
yeah,
I watch.
oh,
Yeah.
thank you. That's why I try posting more like vlogs and like
Mm,
me because I feel like the best way you can stand out is to be yourself because like no one else is you, diba? So
yeah.
yeah, that's just what I've been trying to do.
Yeah, and actually, I remembered what Angel Veridiano said. Not
Oh, I
Angel.
listened to that. I
Yeah,
listened to that podcast.
yung podcast din, sabi niya, naalala ko lang na based from what he said, that even if nagawa na yung video idea na yun ng maraming beses, it hasn't been done by you. So,
Mm-mm.
I'll have something to offer na hindi
Mm.
ma-offer.
Yeah, that's true.
Follow-up question to that, how did you know that this is something that is still worth pursuing kahit may mga moments na you want to give up?
Mm. Um, I feel like the fact that I still enjoy it is
Mm.
enough. Cause like for me, even if some videos don't get as much views as they used to before, like, cause I remember during the start of the pandemic, like early 2020, I feel like that was like my peak. Cause like everyone was at home and like, just on their phones, like bawal talaga lumabas. So I feel like that was like, the peak of my YouTube channel. I got to hit 100K like early on in the quarantine, and I feel like now that life is kind of going back to its normal pace, like people aren't like as glued to their phones, so like no one's really like refreshing if I have a new video or something. So wait lang, ano ulit tanong mo?
How did you know that something that worth pursuing pa rin kahit
Ay, ayun, okay. Ay, sorry, nawala ako dun.
it's a
But I realized that it's still something worth pursuing, like because even if the views decreased and the pace kind of got slower, like I still found the will to do it, and I still found happiness and enjoyed doing it, even if the response wasn't as significant as it was before.
since medyo matagal ka na rin sa YouTube, no, and you have these followers na siguro simula una pa lang is nandiyan na, tapos nagsistick for,
Mm,
yeah, for sure. Yeah, I want to ask, how was your relationship with your followers changed over time, or how are you able to feel na they are growing with you?
mm. Um, I get some DMs sometimes na magugulat na lang ako. They're like, oh, I was your 50-second subscriber, ganon. I was your 100 subscriber. I've been there since the beginning. And I really appreciate that because it it shows na parang, oh, people see me as like a person that they can relate to and not just like this perfect image or this perfect human being. And I really appreciate when I still see them commenting on my videos. And sometimes some people comment parang, oh, it's been a while since I last watched your video, but it feels like we've grown up together, ganon. So I really appreciate comments like that because sometimes I forget that the subscribers or the people commenting are like actual people. Because like if you just see it from the screen, you're just like, oh, 150,000 subscribers. Like it doesn't really look like big. But then if you imagine 150,000 people in a room, like
So
that's
big.
parang, yeah, like what the frick, 150,000
Yeah.
people. Yeah, so every time a person comments on my video, I try to reply to everything because like
Ah.
I remember being in that position, like commenting on my favorite YouTubers' videos, ganon, and then like if they heart it or if they reply, I'm like, oh my god. So I mean, like I'm not that relevant, but if I feel like someone else can get that kind of feeling if I reply or if I heart their comment, then I feel like that's a nice thing to give back or to do for all the
Yeah.
support that they've given.
Yeah, and super kilala ka as someone, actually, like, even from your fans, actually, super kilala ka as someone who's very approachable and sweet,
Oh,
which is
cute.
to all the fans of Bianca Gan. It is true. I can attest to
Oh.
hindi din kita noon, nag-DM lang ako sa'yo, then I get to,
Mm-mm.
here we are now.
Oh.
But
Cute.
yeah. Now, I want to ask you about having an international audience. Since most of your videos
Mm,
are in English, and actually most of your episodes are in English as well,
mm-mm.
how does it feel like having an international audience of your content? Do you feel pressured to create content that a lot of people with different cultural backgrounds can relate to?
Um, I feel like it's something that I have fun with because a lot of like comments that I get, especially for like videos na parang ukay or like vlogs showing my surroundings or like where I'm at, like I find that a lot of people comment like, "Wow, where is that? That looks like such a beautiful place." Or parang like, "Wow, your thrift stores have such nice items. I wish we had like the same thrift stores here."
Oh,
And being like Filipino, like I feel like we don't appreciate that. Like we when we go into ukay-ukays, we think na parang, ang pangit naman dito, ang baho, ang ano, ang dumi, ganon. Like I feel like we think like that. But then seeing that other people appreciate it, like, and not even being able to go here, it makes you appreciate it more in what you have and what your country has to offer. Like that's why I try to like show nice places that I go to. If I go to like the beach, like I vlog like in La Union, and then I get comments from people like, "Wow, I wish I could go to the Philippines," ganon. And then like I don't know, I just try to showcase our country in a positive way because I know that the Philippines isn't seen as like the best country or the most like I don't know, like significant country because a lot of people look down at the Philippines. And while we do have our like flaws, especially with, the
yeah.
government, while we have our flaws with that, I feel like we also have a lot to offer and, the people here and our country have a lot to offer. So I just try my best to showcase that. And also I like speaking in Filipino too. Kasi parang wala lang, natutuwa sila yung mga, like, they comment. Like, I saw a comment the other day. They're like, wow, she switched languages really fast. That's talent, bro. I was like, wow, thank you, thank you. May talent pala ako. Sige, thank you, thank you. So, yun. I try to speak Filipino as often as I can. Pero madami kasi nagre-request na maglagay ng subtitles, ganun. And sometimes, like, wala akong time maglagay ng subtitles. So, I should put more effort into subtitles. So, yun, wala. I just try my best to, like, show the Philippines.
Hello everyone! everyone, this is Cleo, and while you are here, I am inviting you to join our Facebook group. It is Kwentuhang Pilipina Community. Again, it is on Facebook. You can just search it as well, facebook.com/groups/Kwentuhang Pilipina Community. That is a safe space that we made for us women and non-binary to discuss everything. As in, kahit anong kwentuhan lang. And we actually have hashtag prompts. So, meron kayong starter prompts para sa gusto nyong ikwento. And I swear it is a nice community and I hope to see you in there. Once again, it is facebook.com/groups/Kwentuhang Pilipina Community. See you there!
Yes. And nagiging representation ka for Filipinos in an international arena. Kumbaga, nice. Ito super medyo personal siya, but we want to know your
It's
perspective.
okay.
Yeah, so this is about Kiara's um YouTube fame, fast YouTube fame. By the way,
Mm-mm.
disclaimer, I'm a fan of Kiara as well.
Mm-mm.
So, I want to ask you, since una ka kay Kiara na gumawa ng mga
Mm-mm.
YouTube videos, like, you've been doing it for 6 years now, and siya medyo kakasimula lang, where were you in life when Kiara was painting her prom dress and it blew up? So,
Oh,
and how did you
okay.
feel? Yeah,
Okay. Okay, kailan ba niya pinaint yung dress niya? 2019 ba yun?
I think so.
Like, start of 2019, di ba? So, I think around that time, my channel was still at, I think at most 10,000 subscribers. At most
Oh,
na yun na. Or, no. Feeling ko kasi, I remember, mga 2,000 lang ako nung Feb. So, siguro mga 6,000, ganon. Like, super small channel lang. And then, Kiara was like, oh, I wanna, like, make a video of my dress. And then, syempre, at first, I was like, oh, I was like, oh, kasi when we were younger, syempre, like, they didn't really know or understand YouTube. Kasi I was the first one in my siblings who,
yeah.
like, watched YouTube, ganon. And, like, I remember before they would make fun of me for filming, make fun of me for, like, spending so much time making videos. And then, at first, nagtampo ako kasi I was like, wala, pinagtatawanan mo ko, tapos now you wanna do it. Ganon. Like, at first. Pero, like, that was immature of me looking back. Pero, like, syempre, I couldn't help it then because, like, of course, when you're being laughed at for doing something you love, and
Mm,
then, diba? But, like, I know she didn't mean it in the past. She just didn't, like, really understand it. Kasi bata, like, medyo young pa siya nun when I started YouTube. So, when she said that she wanted to make a channel, I was like, oh, it's okay. Like, sige, go lang. Because I didn't even, no one expected naman na 1 million views agad yung video niya or it would, like, blow up really fast. So I was like, oh, yeah, it's okay. Like, go lang. Like, you don't need to ask my permission, diba? Like, because I just want her
oh,
to
do
do what
your
she loves to
thing.
do. And yeah, just do whatever makes her happy. So yun, she made it and then nag-blow up yung video. And then like I was like natuwa naman ako kasi I was like wow, like even like everyone has their own pace talaga. Like I realized that like I was like even like just because you're not where you want to be, it doesn't mean you'll never get there. So I don't know, I feel like it was a good thing because it also motivated me na parang oh, like anything's possible pala. Because like even Kiara didn't expect it. Like she made her dress kasi fail yung pinagawa niya na dress. So anything's possible talaga if you just like put an effort and if you work hard and if you like be yourself. So yeah, wala naman akong bad feelings. I just
Yeah,
was
and
happy for her.
yeah,
Yeah.
what's your mindset doon? Kasi I actually asked you that because sometimes we feel threatened kapag may mga tao na
Mm.
succeed sa ginagawa natin. Parang grabe,
Mm.
you know what? It's true. Buti na mention mo siya na you even got inspired nang nalaman mo
Mm.
it's possible. So, it's possible for me as well. And
Yeah.
yeah, that's
Mm.
amazing.
I mean, like, even if at first, syempre may tampuhan, because obviously, like,
Uh-uh.
sisters, ganon. Like,
Yeah.
even if may ganon, it still resulted in something good. And I'm really thankful kasi
Okay.
now, parang, we help each other out, especially kung may mga brand deals or mga videos na kailangan namin gawin and we need like extra assistance. We help each other out. And I feel like it was a good thing that she started her YouTube channel. I was being petty lang. And I feel like, I was a teenager back then and like, of course, yung relationship namin kasi we were super close then. I mean, we are super close then and like, nagtampuhan lang kami. But like, it's nothing. It's like nothing serious. So, no, I don't hate my sister if everyone's listening and you have Kiara fans. No, nothing like that. I'm not crazy.
Yeah, super supported nyo. I mean, kahit ngayon, and I'm glad that you mentioned it na ngayon nagtutulungan pa kayo sa mga brand
Mm-mm.
deals, ganyan. So, it's nice to have someone na makakausap mo about these things.
Yeah.
I want to ask you personally, what did you learn from your sister during that time? Nung nakita mo na, ang tagal ko na itong ginagawa, pero nasa 3,000 subscribers pa lang ako nitong time na to. Pero siya, bakit nag-post lang siya ng isang beses, tapos nag 1 million agad. So, parang,
Yeah.
what did you
Oh my
learn?
god. Sis, I was like, oh god. 3 years na ako nag-YouTube, tapos 3,000 subscribers na lang. Tapos siya, 4 months, tapos 70,000 subscribers. Ay, 4 months, hindi. 1 week pa lang actually, 70,000 subscribers na.
Yeah.
And then like, I was like, bakit ganun yung algorithm? Algorithm gods, please. But I think what I learned from it is, kasi before, di ba I said I wouldn't post consistently because I was like shy and conscious and wasn't that confident. I think what I learned from Kiara is to not be so like uptight about like how I present myself on the internet. Because like si Kiara kasi like wala siyang pake, like, which is a good thing. Like wala siyang pake like if she swears on the internet or if she doesn't wear makeup, ganon. And before kasi back then I would be super shy. I would like try to look like this like perfect image. I mean, which is normal because like of course when you're starting out YouTube, you'd want people to like you right away and like you'd want to look good, you'd want to like seem like this perfect person, which I feel like is something that is common for everyone like who starts YouTube. Like you want to like try to present yourself as someone who's perfect. So I just what I learned from Kiara is to like just let go and like let the people subscribe and just see who you are and like what you have to offer and what you're interested in. So yeah, like I just learned to be more chill about it and like post every week even if the video isn't like 100% like executed the way I wanted it to. At least I still have a video and like at least I still have an output to like show. So yeah, that's and
Yes, and consistency is better than just aiming for that perfect video to go
yeah,
up.
because that was my mindset before. Like I won't post a video unless it's like perfect down to the T. But now I'm like, basta may video na ako and I tried my best. Okay na yan.
Yeah, and people love them. Kasi kapag nilet go mo na siya, and kapag mas naging authentic ka na lang sa kung ano yung
Yeah,
hindi mong i-offer, mararamdaman ng tao.
that's true.
We, sorry.
Go lang, sis.
Ano na pala yung Bluetooth?
Okay lang yun.
Kaya kumina si Bianca, nalobat na yata. Yeah. So, we heard all about your dynamic with Kiara, but we don't really hear much from your older sister, which is all right. But we'd love to know, what is your relationship like as 3 sisters? Kasi ako personally, ate ako, pero yung dalawang kapatid ko is lalaki. So, I wanna know, what is your relationship like? And, how do you support each other?
It's fun because like yung ate ko kasi, wait lang. Sorry, mag-burp lang ako. Okay. It's fun naman because like even if my ate isn't like, kasi she's not the most public person. She doesn't like taking photos or like videos or vlogging. It's fun too because like there's different kind of personalities in the household. And me and my sisters, even if yung age gap namin sobrang lapit, like we're really different from each other. Like we have different like characteristics, which is nice because like you're getting different opinions and perspectives about things. Even if we were raised in like the same household, we still have different like approaches to life and different like um opinions about things. And ano, like supportive naman yung ate ko. Pero she just doesn't like, posting her own pictures ganon. Close naman kaming tatlo. But a lot of people, I feel like they just think na me and Kiara are closer because my sister doesn't like to be seen in our videos or like to be seen in photos. But like there's a lot that goes behind the scenes of vlogging or like taking pictures. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So, yung internet, ano lang, surface lang yan na kung ano
Mm,
nangyayari. Yeah. And we get
yeah.
to curate what we want to share to the internet.
Yeah, that's
So,
true.
we're actually down to our last aspect that we want to make kwentuhan about, which are actually your dreams and aspirations.
Oh, okay.
Be open about your dreams and plans for the future. Like you've mentioned, you want to put up your own cafe and live in New York
Yeah.
for at least a month.
Yeah. Oh my
Is
god.
there anything that influenced or convinced you to aim for these things? And what
um
do you do today that, a follow-up question, what do you do today that somehow brings you closer to your dream?
um okay, like ever since I was a kid, gusto ko talaga magkaroon ng sariling like cafe. Cause like ever since I was 6 years old, like yun yung dream ko. Like, and di ba you're going to enter and congrats? You're gonna have fun there. It's so fun. But yeah, I went there for culinary because yun talaga yung gusto ko i-pursue to put up my own like cafe. Pero like nahirapan lang ako with the culinary course because I mentioned in like my videos na I don't eat meat. So it's just hard to be, 'di ba? Parang sayang lang yung tuition or yung babayaran ko if I don't get to immerse myself 100% into the program, 'di ba? Like sayang lang din. So I figured na parang pwede naman ako mag-study ng business, 'di ba? Like cuz I want to put up a restaurant. So yun, that's what I did. And hopefully magkaroon ako ng cafe one day even if it's like probably hard and it's gonna be expensive. Hopefully it happens one day.
Course, I'm sure it will. And na-mention mo na umalis ka sa Enderad because hindi ka kumakain ng meat. So itong cafe ba na to, it's vegan?
I don't know. I wanna make like parang like smoothie bowls or like comfort food. And like I mean, yeah, I probably will make like meat stuff, but I don't know. Like I don't want to plan it because like it's so long down the road, but like the future's uncertain. But yeah,
So, thank you for sharing about that. And I'm glad na open ka talaga sa dreams mo na yon. And siguro, years from now, kapag naabot mo na siya, matutuwa rin yung fans mo na sumusubaybay na nakita
oh,
nangangarap ka pa lang and then you finally made it happen in the future. So, I can't wait. I can't wait
oh,
to make it happen.
thank
Wait to
you.
see you make it happen as well. So,
Oh.
do you plan to continue YouTube 5 to 10 years from now? Like, your Bianca to be at that time and age?
I feel like I'm never gonna stop like making videos even if I'm doing other things in life because this is like yung parang hobby ko. Like I would still do it because it's something that I enjoy doing. And I don't know, kasi when you do something that you enjoy doing, money comes after that. Like, it's not something that you should be making the sole factor or the sole reason why you start to do something. And I mean, like, I know that it's not the case for everyone, and not everyone has the privilege or the luxury to be like, oh, I'm gonna do my passion first before thinking about money. Like, especially being in a third world country, like, of course, there's a lot of people who would prioritize money over the things that they love to do, diba? So I think that if you have the opportunity to like make a living or make some earnings out of doing something that you love, then go for it. Because I don't ever want my job to feel like work. Like I feel like that's the goal, is
Yeah.
to have a job that you're excited to wake up to every day and do something that you're excited to do every day, and not like and not take that for granted. So I feel like if ever, YouTube does good, or like if ever people still like enjoy watching me, then um it could
You will
like lead.
proceed to it talaga.
Yeah. But I mean, like, I would still continue it naman, even if not a lot of people watch, but hopefully people are still there to watch.
Please, to all Bianca Gan's fans, please be there.
Yes naman! Please! Don't miss the New York vlogs.
Yes!
Charot,
Oh my
joke.
God! Oh,
No.
sorry pumunta ng New York.
Well, I mean, kasing COVID, look, wala.
Mm,
Parang, I'm not putting any pressure on it right now. Because I was planning to go, like, this year, like, after I graduate.
Okay.
Pero feeling ko may COVID pa rin nun. So, I'm not really, like, I'm not really putting any pressure on it. I'm just letting things play out the way they're supposed to. But it's so sad. Like, I wanted to go.
Kaya nga, nagsimula yung pagkagusto ko sa New York because of Gossip Girl.
Yes! Pero feeling ko pag pumunta ako doon, parang, bakit hindi ako, Blair Waldorf? Ba't parang Jenny ako? Bakit ganon? Goes there expecting to be Blair Waldorf, ends up being Jenny. Pero at least nasa New York pa rin, di ba? So, okay lang yan. So hopefully it happens for both of us.
Here's to
COVID.
dreaming together.
Please. I know. Kung nawala lang sana sa COVID.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, so Bianca, Bianca. Medyo super fun. It's so super fun to converse with you, but we're now down to the last question, which is all about this topic of dreams and aspirations. Since nandito na rin naman tayo, what do you want to say to those who are maybe in the same mental space as you? What can you impart to them na, tuloy pa rin kahit may COVID, and then may privilege tayo na makapag-aral pa, but we want to attain our dreams pa rin. So, what do you want to say to those people? Including
I would say na don't give up no matter how hard things are, because literally, like, Kiara is proof that anything can happen. Like, every time I feel like that's a good representation. Like, like, just because you're not where you want to be doesn't mean you'll never get there,
okay.
diba?
Yes.
And I feel like if you just teka lang, naaano ako. Teka lang. Okay. Ito na, Miss Universe. Kaya bawal ako sumali ng mga pageants. I want you guys to remember na slow progress is still progress. And a lot of people don't really think na parang, the little steps matter, or like small wins matter, but they're actually the things that will help you be able to appreciate, like, when the big moments come. Because, like, ako dati talaga, like, every time I hit 100 subscribers, my screenshot yan. 100 subscribers, 1,000 subscribers, my screenshot yan. Because, like, I feel like the little things to other people are big things to me. And if you learn to look at life that way, and like look at the little things as big things, then you're going to be able to appreciate it more and appreciate your growth, and be patient with yourself, even if things don't look like they're gonna like turn out for you. Eventually you're gonna be able to get to where you want to be, or where you're supposed to be. Yeah. Wow, tama ba yun? Like,
Yes,
pwede na ba?
Miss Universe, baka naman.
Hello, baka naman. Charot.
Bianca, thank you so much for sharing your kwento here, and I had so much fun conversing with you.
Me too.
What stayed with me in my kwentuhan with Bianca Gan is actually her beautiful realization nung tinanong ko siya about Kiara Kasi di ba sabi natin kanina sa kwentuhan na Kiara blew up fast, ganyan. And ikaw, nasa YouTube ka na for years. How did it feel? Ganyan. And ang ganda nung sabi ni Bianca kasi sabi niya, natutuhan niya kay Kiara to just be chill and to just, you know, be free and just be more authentic and just trust your own process. Trust your own timing and pace. And that's a wonderful thing to learn and to pick up from our kwentuhan. And I'm so glad to talk with her. She's such a beautiful human being inside and out. And I hope that you also had fun in our conversation.